Chash! Nihao! Annyeonghaseyo! Ohayou gozaimasu! Wii Suzu! How is everybody doing today? I hope you're all doing well. What am I searching? Okay, so somebody in chat during the spin was like, oh, today is my birthday. There we go, Hekaton! Happy birthday to you, Hekaton! Marco Harurato, thank you! Thank you for the super chat! So first, let us start off by singing happy birthday to Hekaton. Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday, dear Hekaton! Happy birthday to you! Okay, hope you have a good birthday. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why Hachima's Twitter is saved in my bookmarks. I don't know. Like, I don't think I go to Hachima's Twitter that often in order to have it saved in my bookmarks like that, but here we are. Also, why is this... See how this is white? The Google outline is white here? It's kind of weird here. Yeah, but I actually really like Hachima. I really like her. Anyways. Yeah, it's no, it's off center because of the way I cropped the screen. But don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. But the white, I don't know. It's just, why does this have a white border over it? Okay, anyways. Anyways, today, not just Hekatom's birthday, we will be celebrating all of your birthdays by doing the Florida Man Challenge. I did not realize how yabe this could get. But we will decide as a chat, as a group, which person has the worst / best article, news story. And that person will win a prize. What is the prize? I don't know. Maybe I'll make a graphic. Maybe I'll make a graphic after the stream and present it to you. Does it get dark? Some of them are like, I did this like 10 minutes before stream and I was like, oh, let me look up my birthday, October 30th. And it was like, at first it was like, man assaults girlfriend. And I was like, oh, ... while wearing a dinosaur costume. And I was like, what? What? But a wholesome one for mine was like, man cleans his house and finds a $1 million lottery ticket. So that was a wholesome one. So it's like, it's kind of up and down, okay? You get one like, oh man assaults girlfriend in dinosaur costume. And then we also get a wholesome one. Like, man finds $1 million ticket after he cleans his house. So yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's gonna be kind of up and down. Some of them are gonna be kind of yabe. But some of them might be wholesome like that. Okay, but today... Oh jeez, this is wrong. This is not today. December 10th. So let's see. Let me see. This is Hekatom's birthday, and that is also today. December 10th. Let's see what happened in Florida on December 10th. This happened 14 hours ago. Florida man used flamethrower to settle parking. Okay. Do we want to read this? Do we want to know more? Hey, this one's kind of yummy. But this one here. Do we want to learn more? Okay. Okay, let me take this and like copy link address, make link on another screen to make sure it's nothing like really bad images. Okay. Looks safe to click on. Florida men use flamethrower to settle parking dispute. Andre Abrams, 57 of Gainesville, faces 3 counts of felony aggravated assault with deadly weapon. Muse, thank you for the super chat. Okay, I'll do you next. March 16th. Okay. A Florida man, angry over his neighbor's parking habits, sprayed fire from a commercial flamethrower towards a car with 3 teenagers inside. Police said no one was hurt. It got worse. Towards a car with 3 teenagers inside? It got worse. Also, how did you obtain a commercial flamethrower? Andre Abrams is facing 3 counts of felony aggravated assault with a deadly weapon without intending to kill, according to court records. He posted a $15,000 bond last week and is awaiting decision whether prosecutors will formally file criminal charges. Wait. Does he do it often? When he shoots it, it lights up the whole road? It's like it's daylight outside, he'll do it in the middle of the night. Wait, he does this on a regular? Yeah, it's right, it's so weird. It's like, without intending to kill, but he did it with people in the car. Like, if he did it if the car was parked and he was like, I'm so mad, I don't like the way they park. They can't park right, they're bad parkers. Let me just blow the car up. Let me just fry the car. Okay? That would be one thing. It's yeah, okay. But if there are kids in the car, then no. In his arrest report, police identified the weapon in the November 30th. This is November 30th. Okay, it's kind of soon on November 30th. They're just reporting on it today. Incident as an XM42 light flamethrower. What is that? Here are brands of flamethrowers? Epic and legal to own? It's legal to just have a flamethrower? What? How much is this? $700. Let me see the black one. Buy 2, get 5% off. You must accept liability waiver. Available here before purchase. Buy 3 or above and get 10% off. No! Why did I buy this? I'm gonna hurt myself with this. Ben, thank you for the super chat. I'm sorry, this is just wild to me. reviews. Let's see the 2-star reviews. Broken upon arrival. Save your money. Burn time is less than 30 seconds. It'll sell you a backpack for another few hundred. Save your money. Great for lighting leaves on fire or dry grass. Why would you... I don't get it. Why would you light the leaves on fire? Okay, alright. Let's not get sidetracked here. Let's not get sidetracked. Ah, okay. For gender reveal parties. Yeah, why don't you just take a lighter or something and burn it? And burn the leaves that way. Why didn't you have a flamethrower? Hinatsuri, thank you. Thank you for the super chat. Charcy doesn't need one, guys. She burns her food well enough without one. Terrence-san. Thank you for the super chat. Next year, Black Friday stream. Chat, help me pick up a flamethrower. No. Okay. I have like one of those lighter things, like a long one. Like a... I can't know. It's not like a lighter though. Not the short one. Like when you used to light cigarettes, because I actually don't know how those work. I don't know how those work. But I have like a long one, right? Just in case. And I'm like paranoid about it. It's under my sink. Yeah, kind of like a grill lighter. Yeah, it has like one with a long neck. Cause I want the fire as far away from me as possible. But I bought it like just in case. For emergencies, if I needed like to start a fire or something. But I'm like paranoid about it. Ashwin Nair, thank you. Thank you for the super chat. Buy one so no guy ever bothers you on the street. Kimmy Gatsby, thank you. Thank you for the super chat. Gotta get that 10% discount before it expires. No, I don't need that. No, I don't know how cigarettes work, okay? Because I don't smoke, okay? And I really don't like the smell of cigarette smoke. No, okay, I don't know how to work a lighter. I've never used a lighter before. And one time, like, one of my aunts was like, "Oh, give me the lighter," like, and like, use the lighter. I don't know why. And my mother was like, mad at me. She started yelling at me like, "You don't know how to work a lighter? Why don't you know how to work a lighter? What's wrong with you? You don't know how to work a lighter?" And I'm like, "When have I? What?" I was like, "What?" I was like in elementary school. When have I ever used a lighter before? I was in elementary school. Like, have you ever taught me this thing? Why do you expect me to know something if you've never taught it to me? I was in like elementary school. Yeah, I've seen people like light up the lighter, but I don't know how it works. I can't do matches either. I don't know. I can't do matches either. I scraped the thing and I'm like paranoid to the fire that I'm gonna burn myself, and I can't work. I can't work matches either. Lighters and matches. So that's why I'm like, I need like some kind of fire thing that's outside of my, it's not my stove. So I bought that like a grill lighter. It has a long neck. So that's what I bought. I bought 2 of them. Just in case of emergency. No, I can't do the matches thing, okay? Okay, I can't do the matches thing. I tried. My mother also yelled at me for that too. Okay, I tried. It just won't light up, and I'm paranoid about burning my finger. Whatever, okay? Whatever. I can't work matches, and I can't work lighters. You've probably wondered if you can own a flamethrower. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. And guess what? You can! The company said in the promotional video last year, no permits or licenses needed. I think that's kind of sus here. Why can't you just own a flamethrower? It said the devices are legal to buy and own in every state except Maryland or California. The company, which also sells t-shirts identifying the wearer as a little terrorist, requires buyers to accept a liability waiver and affirm they were never convicted of a felony, domestic abuse, or arson. Can't you just lie? Can't you just lie? Like, what? Like, the website is saying, hey, you can't buy this. If you've been convicted of a felony in the past, you can't buy this. I mean, you can just lie. Like, this is not legally binding. Is it some website just saying, like, hey, don't buy our product if you've been convicted of a felony? Okay. Okay, so that is our first headline. Florida man used flamethrower to settle a parking dispute. Let's remember that. Let me write that down. Okay. Now, there was a super chat from earlier. Florida man, March 16th. Let's see if this is better than the one we were just looking at. Huh? Okay, what? I see two funny ones. What is this? And what is that? Okay, let me see, make sure it's nothing yabe on this. Okay. Let me make sure. Okay. First one, March 16th. Florida man caught with his pecker in his hand and a pickle in... Police received an interesting call in Oldsmar, Florida on March 15th. And the police probably weren't ready for the sight they were about to see in the strong smell of vinegar that was going to curse their cruisers. Eric DeTeach, 47, was lying on his back in front of a townhouse with his pants off, pee-pee in one hand, and a large uneaten pickle in another, according to the officer. He was doing this thing here. I will not read it. 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 He is being held in Pineless County Jail on $150 bond. He has a tattoo on his arm that simply says, "Only God can judge me." There's no word on if the pickle has been seized into evidence. Is this better / worse than the flamethrower parking dispute? Xander H, thank you for the super chat. Mute Muse, thank you. Thank you for the super chat and directing us to this piece of news. Okay, let us save this headline and and after like 4, we'll vote on which one is the best/worst. Also, on March 16th, Florida man sentenced to prison after pretending to be part of the Wu-Tang Clan. Why? Okay, maybe not as your day. Is this fraud or something? Like, wait, how is this a crime? Right? I mean, it's just some guy in his delusions. But how is this a crime? Oh, he scammed. The 29-year-old was sentenced to 7 years and 7 years in federal prison on Monday after admitting to using his phony connections to scam hotels, limousines, and other services from 19 different businesses. Along with the charge of conspiracy to commit wire fraud, Barnes Burpo was ordered to pay $300,000 in restitution to the businesses he defrauded. Okay, so he scammed. Let's save this headline here. He scammed hotels. Like, I'm famous. You know what? Let me tell you. Wait, first. First. I'll get to all of your birthdays. Ramses, thank you for 4 months membership. On maybe less weirder, more intense note, can August 12th be searched as well? Yeah, I'll do that. Miguel Lopez, thank you for the super chat. August 30th. Raxamore, thank you. Thank you for the 6 months membership. August 21st. Okay, JV Dweeb, thank you. Thank you for the super chat. May 21st. Okay, hey. Let me write all this down here. Let me write all this down. Give me a bit, or else I will not remember. Okay, we have November 5th. No, 5th. That 15th. 12. 12. 12. 30. Aug 21. Okay. 21. George, thank you for the super chat. Okay, hold off on birthdays until we like clear the queue. I'll let you know when you can suggest. Again. Aug 7. Bloody Condo, thank you for 5 months membership. Aug 3rd. Duke Exeter, thank you. Thank you for the super chat. 12/12, okay. April 2. Alright. And no 11. Okay. And this 11. Okay. Ashwin Nair, thank you for the super chat. Yeah. Somebody already suggested October 12th. Okay, we have those in the queue. So let's wait. Wait until I open the gates again for suggestions. Alright. Since I don't want to like just sit here writing down dates. Okay, no problem. Okay. Alrighty, what's next? We have November 5th. You're bad. November 5th. That's sad. That's more sad. What is this? That's dark. What is this? Florida man accused of killing neighbor whose cat wandered onto his property. What's going on on November 5th? Oh, yeah, this is October 22nd. I think somebody asked for that, no? No, okay. Yep. Wait, look, this looks wholesome. This looks wholesome. This is the other way around. Wait, it's kind of like not wholesome. Okay. A Florida man says his pregnant wife saved his life in a home invasion with an AR-15. Sasuka, Florida. Sasuka, Florida. A Florida man said 2 armed men invaded his home and were beating him when his wife, 8 months pregnant, saved the day by shooting one of the intruders with a semi-automatic rifle. Investigators found the suspect dead at the scene. Okay, not so awesome, but Sasuka, Florida. This sounds very, very southern here. Them guys came in with 2 normal pistols and my AR stopped it. My wife even the playing field and kept them from killing me. That's what it sounds like, them guys. King said the men were hood in the mouth when he broke into his Lithia house outside Tampa. The men pulled a pistol on him, grabbed his 11-year-old daughter, and demanded everything he got. Wait, all that noise and was like, hey, what's going on? Like, what? His wife looked out the back bedroom to see what's happening. Okay. Oh, you can see he has kind of like a swollen eye here. Okay. Here we go. November 15th by CNN. Jeez, wait, let me adjust the headphones here. So, Okay. What? No? Okay. Let me see. Okay. You got that. September 15th. No videos! No sound, no. Buccaneer, thank you for the super chat. This is September 15th, 2015. Florida man suspected of smelling women's feet at library leads police on scooter Killer chase. Police say they've arrested a man several days after a complaint someone was spotted crawling under library tables and smelling a woman's feet at the Florida International University. Miami-Dade police say 52-year-old Eddie Wan was arrested Tuesday and charged with a violation of sexual offender registration, fleeing and eluding, reckless driving, aggravated assault, and resisting without violence. FIU police had previously released a notice warning students that a man was spotted under a table at a campus library August 29th, along with a description and photo. Authorities say a man matching that description was spotted Tuesday on a scooter miles from the campus. Officers attended a traffic stop, but say the man fled, eventually crashed and was arrested. That is September 15th. Anything else happen? What is this? Oh, wait. Ah! Also November 15th. You know that case where the two, like those, like, vloggers or something? Who lives in, like a van or whatever? And, like, the woman, like, the guy came back, like, the boyfriend and girlfriend, they were vloggers or whatever in that big news. And, like, the guy came back without his girlfriend, and he's like, I don't know what happened, but I'm luring up right now. Lawyer up. And so I was like, what? If you didn't do anything, why did you come back without your girlfriend? Why do you immediately lawyer up? So, wait, and they found that guy dead too, right? But that also happened, I guess, on September 15th. Jeez, what happened there? That's wild. Okay. So, these are the first 5 that we have. Let me see. This was December 10th. This is that 15th. Let's vote. Maybe best/worst so far. Car. One car with kids inside. Ah. Fun. Yeah, using this is Gunpei. How do I word this? What is this for? Okay. Okay. Only 4 options. Okay. There we go. time after the queue is gone through. Clear. That is the word I'm looking for. Churchy Assassin, thank you for 5 months membership. This is an interesting stream. Keep having fun, Charlotte. Thank you. Zello the Orc Lord, thank you for 2 months membership. Hello, hello. Okay. This one was... What is this one? So far, the one with the pickle is March 16th, yes. The Wu-Tang Clan one is also March 15th. 16th. Okay. Ray, closing the poll. In 10 seconds. Okay, what do we have here? Okay. Okay, so far, that is our reigning for the man headline. PP in hand with a pickle in his ... Okay, moving on. We now have October 12th. This is wild. Oh, this is December. Guys, October. But that sounds wild. Let me fast forward to this, because somebody did call for December 12th. It's news. Thank you for the super chat. So this is December 12th. Somebody did ask for this, so we'll do it now. December 12th. Deputy cleared for shooting naked man armed with a crossbow who claimed aliens were after him. Sounds like maybe a schizophrenia episode? Maybe. Santa Rosa County Sheriff's Office deputy has been cleared of wrongdoing after he shot and wounded a naked man who aimed a crossbow at him and other deputies as they attempted to arrest the man for barricading himself inside a house. Is it his house that he barricaded himself in, or was it somebody else's house? Deputies received a 911 call on October 20th from a man who said his son, 26-year-old Glenn Phillips, was under the influence of narcotics. Ah, okay! That makes sense! I'm like, this guy has, like, lapsed on, like, schizophrenia. Like, he didn't take his medication or something. So he was, like, high or something. And it threatened to shoot him in his home. The father arranged to meet deputies at a convenience store, but never appeared. The father never appeared? Or the cops never appeared? Later that morning. The father called 911 again and said his son had locked himself in their home on Highway 4 in J and wouldn't let him inside. Deputy Kevin Dalglish told FDLE investigators that he was in fear for his and the others' deputy safety when he shot and wounded Phillips in the right armpit. The next day, Phillips told investigators that when the deputies entered the home the day before, he was naked on the floor, praying to Earth and Native God, he said. He also believed that people or aliens may be coming to take a meteorite he had previously found because it was worth a lot of money. Are the meteorites just lying around? Are meteorites just lying around? Okay. Let's save this here. And this was December 12th. October 12th. Florida man sentenced in egg smuggling case. Let me make this bigger. Florida man sentenced in egg smuggling case. A Florida man has been sentenced to 21 months imprisonment for smuggling Australian cockatoo eggs into the United States. The Department of Justice announced today the eggs, whose importation is prohibited under U.S. law, were worth, in 1994, the Super Bowl, were worth $603,000 after hatching into birds. Ronald Martino-Lich, 27, of Cocoa, Florida, was sentenced Tuesday. He pled guilty. This case demonstrates once again our commitment to the aggressive prosecution of wildlife crime. Unlawful wildlife trafficking is a multi-million-dollar business in this country and poses a serious environmental threat. This case illustrates the severe penalties courts will impose on such violations. During 1990, Martino-Lich worked as an egg smuggler, or mule, for a group of individuals charged in a California case with smuggling hundreds of cockatoo eggs. First of all, what does a cockatoo look like? Okay, it's that bird. Cockatoo eggs into the United States over 8 years. The smugglers hid the eggs in their vests, worn beneath outer clothing. When reared, the birds commanded prices from $1,500 to $12,500 per bird. Yes, they were smuggling cockatoo eggs, Australian cockatoo eggs. Does it look any different? Australian cockatoo. Sulfur-crested cockatoo. Oh, are cockatoos endangered? What is this? Okay, I swear, I think a friend of mine has a cockatoo bird. Are they endangered? As a pet? was a cockatoo. Okay. Okay, that was October 12th. Let's do one more and then we will vote. August 12th. Play! Florida man sprays woman with roach spray. Break out nunchucks over loud music. Daytona Beach, Florida. A Florida man has been arrested for spraying his neighbors with roach spray and attempting to use nunchucks on them. Hitting himself in the head instead! Over loud music complaints, court records say. This went places! This went places. This went places. Okay. A charging affidavit filled by a Daytona Beach police officer states that the officer was called to a disturbance at around 1:15 a.m. Monday at Adams' apartment building, where he spoke to 5 alleged victims, all women. According to their statements, 2 of the women were sitting in the car listening to music to celebrate one victim's 18th birthday. 2 of the other women, who are related, stepped out of their apartment and asked the women in the car to turn the music down. The 5th woman was in the nearby parking lot. As the woman talked, Adams came out of his apartment and became verbally combative with the woman, the affidavit says. The victim stood their ground as the defendant cursed and made various threats, one time threatening to air it out. What does that mean? The women took the slang as a threat that he would shoot them with a firearm. As the argument continued, Adams pulled out a can of roach spray and sprayed the women in their faces and bodies with the pesticide. Adams then threatened the women with a set of nunchucks. The women believed him after being sprayed with the bug spray. Adams used the martial arts weapon to strike the vehicle where the women had been listening to music. When the nunchucks inadvertently struck the defendant in the forehead, the defendant threw the nunchucks at the car. The car was not damaged. Well, we will vote. Oh, the poor car! Think of the car! Okay, first we have First we have smelling women's feet at a library, then leading police on a scooter chase. Naked man with crossbow believes aliens were after him because he has a meteorite, and the meteorite goes for a lot of money. Australian cockatoo egg smuggling. And women with roach spray and attacking them with nunchucks and hitting self in the head. Okay, to sum it up, smelling women's feet at the library. That's September 15th. Okay, so this guy at the university library. It's a college in Florida. I think it was like Florida International University, something like that. Okay, they were like some guy was crawling under the tables in the library and smelling women's feet. Okay, and they caught him on video, and they found the guy who matched his description on a scooter. But when the police came to go stop him, he ran away and on his scooter and like gave police like a chase on the scooter. Okay? But then he crashed. Like, maybe it was a motorized scooter. But even then, shouldn't a cop car be able to outrun a scooter? Okay, 10 seconds I will close the poll. Okay, I'm closing the poll now. Okay, the smelling women's feet at the library is the winner of this batch. August 30th is next. I'm sorry, what is... Isn't a wet willy when you lick your finger or something, and then stick your wet finger, spitty finger into someone's ear? Isn't that what a wet willy is? Apparently it's different in Florida. he just did it with his 11th finger. it's August, sorry. August 30th. August 30th. Let's read the article. A Florida man was arrested for battery earlier this month after allegedly giving his girlfriend a wet willy. See, this one says a finger in the ear! This one says finger in the ear! But the one before that implied something different! The same thing, but something different! Or is this like a cleaned up version of this? The girlfriend of Joseph Cerecci, 47, found him drunk on the floor when she arrived in his home. When the girlfriend and her daughter went to another house, Cerecci continued to drink and be belligerent. According to the police, on the way home, Cerecci gave his girlfriend a wet willy by sticking his finger in her ear. Arrested on battery charge. Let me check this first. Yeah, it's the same article, but... It's the same guy. Ah! Cerecci stuck his finger in his girlfriend's ear and harassed her. Can I ask a question? Why is it wet? What? Okay. Okay. Alright, I will not ask. I will not ask. So that was August 30th. Now we're going to August 21st. On himself. Let me check. Let me check. Okay. Florida deputies have arrested a man for attempting to perform a castration inside his Highlands County home. Deputies were called to 74-year-old Gary Von Wiswick, I can read. Gary Von Wiswick's home, located on Orde Road in Sebring on Sunday, August 18th. When they arrived, Ricewick told a deputy he had just performed a castration on a man and encountered major issues. Deputies found the victim on a bed, bleeding heavily with a towel over his groin. was flown to a nearby hospital and is said to be stable. During their investigation, deputies found two body parts in a pink container presumed to have belonged to the victim. What? What body parts? Ricewick had set up a room to look like a surgical center and had medical equipment and painkillers inside, according to a release. A camera was also set up to record the procedure. Van Ricewick told deputies he had met the victim on the dark web, on a site geared towards people who have a castration fetish. I'm sorry, I have so many questions. Does he have the castration fetish? Or does the victim have the castration fetish? And if it's the victim, how does that work? I have a lot of questions. It gets worse. In addition, Ricewick told deputies he had tried to perform the procedure on the victim last week, but had to delay. According to a release, Ricewick told the victim that he had experience on animals and had even removed one of his own tama in 2012. He also said he had done a similar procedure on a man in a local motel a few years ago. It also did not end well. Well, let's save this one. Not adding to the queue right now. The queue is long. I have to get through queue first and then I'll look up more dates. This was August 21st. Okay. Thank you for that, August 21st. Now we move to May 21st. News bizarre. Florida man climbs atop playground. Florida man climbs atop playground equipment at Clearwater Park. Tells kids where babies come from. Kusanagi, thank you for the super chat. A Florida man piece of equipment at Clearwater Beach Playground Sunday and yelled at a bunch of children in the area. His message: where babies come from. where babies come from. Police officer said Ryan at first was approaching tourists and making inappropriate comments to women in an effort to get their male partners to confront him. An officer in the area was watching him at that time. I watched Ryan walk over to the busy playground area and climb to the top of one of the children's toys that was being occupied by children between the ages of 4 and 6. Yeah, they come from storks. Sometimes Santa brings them. He then started shouting from the top, telling the children that babies come out of women, and used a vulgar term in doing so. At that time, parents were rushing to the area to remove their children. Well, he was only fined $118. Okay. That was May 21. August 7th, and then we will vote. Florida man accused of pouring beer in gator's mouth after enticing reptile to bite his arm. Oh, sorry, yeah. No, I meant October 7th. Not August. It's October 7th. October 7th. October 7th. A South Florida man is accused of pouring beer into an alligator's mouth after enticing the reptile to bite his arm after his friend caught it. Timothy John Kepke was charged with unlawfully taking an alligator. This is a law? Unlawfully taking an alligator? What, is it somebody's pet? Are they a protected species? They received a complaint in August about 2 men. A video filmed at 10:30 p.m. August 26th in Palm City showed Kepke holding the alligator, attempting it to bite his right forearm. The website reported after being bitten, so he was bitten. After being bitten, Kepke allegedly poured beer into the alligator's mouth, causing the reptile to act aggressively. The pair then released the alligator. Oh. Okay, now we will vote. Drunk man gives Gervin wet willy. Man botched in-home castration. Man tells kids where babies come from. And pouring beer into gator mouth. Okay. Please vote now on the best/worst of this batch. We have one more batch to go, and then I'll accept more dates. Please vote for the best/worst. Now we'll hydrate. Okay. 10 more seconds, then I'll close the poll. Yeah, I'm doing good today. Thank you for asking. Okay. Watched in-home castration is the winner of this pool. Okay, next is August 3rd. This is not funny. This is yeah. Naked man. Let me see. John Hollow play! John Hollow play! Told you no. The one at top. Florida man was arrested after deputies say he broke into a school, spreading feces and cake frosting all over the place. Surveillance footage at Bear Lake Elementary School shows the man identified as 25-year-old Christian Dominic Shea jumping a fence on the property at 2 a.m. Deputies found desks, chairs, and drawers drawers of a classroom. Deputies found desks, chairs, and drawers of a classroom covered in cake frosting. There was also a trail of frosting-covered footprints on the floor. There was an open can of frosting in the trash can, alongside a child's sweatshirt that was covered in both frosting and poop. Also, there's also a feces-covered hand and footprints on... Handprints and footprints. Hand and footprints on a window ledge. Authorities say the Florida man broke in. A stapler was found to be placed inside a toilet, and a feces/frosting covered TV remote was in the bathroom. Why these two things together? Why these two things together? Outside the school, deputies found a laptop in the trash and a soiled pair of underwear hanging from the building. Why? Employees at the school told deputies they recognized the Florida man from previous incidents at the school. He was arrested on charges of burglary, petty theft, property damage, and indecent exposure. I don't understand. Why? That was August 3rd. August 2-2. There's no article? Okay. Now play. There's no article! Jeez! Oh. Is it on Vice? Florida, nothing to see here, just a Florida man driving a motorcycle with his bare feet. A Florida man took a... Oh! He wasn't caught by police. There's no article. The Florida man took a cruise down I-95 on his motorcycle, shirtless, barefoot, and steering his motorcycle with his feet, according to Vice. He wasn't caught by police, but thanks to technology, we've got a video. That's why there's no true article. Going 60 miles per hour. Anyways, it's like article after article links to this. A mother and son were driving down the road. They saw a biker doing something unusual. The man wore neither a shirt nor a helmet. As per Florida law, helmets are not required for people who carry at least $10,000 in medical insurance coverage. What? What? Okay. 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 Biker driving cycle, barefoot, shirtless, steering with feet. So yeah, so you can put yourself at risk if you're not poor. Apparently. Okay. November 11th. Remain calm. Remain calm. Florida man accused of lashing out at fast food workers over lack of lettuce. Suspect reportedly wanted lettuce for his sandwich. Largo, Florida. Florida man threw a fit at a fast food restaurant because the eatery didn't have any lettuce to put on the sandwich. Police say they were called to checkers on Merton Road at 11:30 p.m. on November 4th, after employees reported that Henry R. Caballero, 49, was beating on the glass window of the drive-thru and screaming at employees because he didn't have lettuce put on his sandwich. Employees said they were afraid for the safety of themselves and other customers. Police said when they arrived, Ars Caballero was uncooperative and denied the allegations. According to the affidavit, Ars Caballero also refused to provide his driver's license after an officer repeatedly asked him, which resulted in the officer opening the door and escorting him out of the vehicle. Records show that he tried to pull his arm away as the officer was placing him in custody, but he stopped resisting once he was placed in handcuffs. Although it's unclear if it's related, the FDA recently announced 3,396 cartons of lettuce potentially contaminated with E. coli have been recalled across the country. I remember that. Seeing like an article some years ago, hey, don't eat the romaine lettuce. They have E. coli on it. I remember that. Oh, why would it be related? Because, just in case, cause if that restaurant was using romaine lettuce, there was a PSA that's put out, hey guys, for your safety, if you have romaine lettuce, throw it out, because it might have E. coli, because it could get you sick. So, if this restaurant had the romaine lettuce, they might have had to throw it out, so now they have no lettuce. You see? So that's why it might be related. Okay, December 11th, and then we will vote. Ah! Did we already do December 11th? No, we did December 10th and 12th. I don't think we did December 11th. What is this? I'm sorry. I thought this was Florida, not Australia. A Florida man was arrested after a brief pursuit involving a truck, a trailer, and a mobile menagerie contained therein. The truck, driven by Shane Taylor, was wanted as a result of an earlier accident in which the truck fled the scene. By the end of the evening, a total of 3 motorists would come forward to claim that Taylor's truck had struck their vehicle. The incident, which happened last Saturday, according to the Associated Press, was captured on police dashcam video. In the supplied footage, we can see the truck and trailer swerving wildly, with sparks flying as the truck eventually pulls over after a brief chase. Hardly a routine DUI stop. The responding officers found themselves chasing after a mischievous ring-tailed lemur had escaped from the truck. Yeah, buddy. I thought so. I thought this was it. So that thing came out of the truck. Lemurs, native to Madagascar, are perhaps best known what? As the star of the beloved early 2000s children's program Zolboomavu. I've never heard of this. What? If it is indeed the same kind of lemur, asterisk, it seems that Zolbu might be thrown. I don't know what this show is. Zolbu might be a bit down in his luck since the show completed its run and might have fallen in with a bad crowd. What? In addition to the possibly drunk Taylor, that crowd would include a wallaby, a tortoise, and a handful of sheep that were also found in the truck and trailer, thankfully unharmed after their wild ride. I will not play this just in case this 20-year-old show DMCA's me, but... Oh no! The lemur who played Zolboomafu, named Jovian, was not a ring-tailed lemur, but a cockerel's sifaka. I don't know what these words are. What? Unfortunately, he passed away in November 2014. I don't know what this show is. I don't know what this show is. I'm sorry for the lemur though, I'm sorry. Okay, now we will vote. Best/worst. Worst of this batch. Poop and frosting in school. Okay. You have poop and frosting all over the school. You have shirtless biker steering with feet. We have Angie cause no lettuce on sandwich. We have lemur and wallaby during DUI. Okay. These are relatively tame this time around. Maybe except for the poop and the frosting one. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna close the poll. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Okay, one more poll. What is the current... It's not the end of the stream, but what is the current best/worst of the best/worst? We have... We have pee-pee in hands, pickle and butt. We have smelling women's feet at library. We have watching in-home castration. We have poop and frosting all over school. Choose the best/worst of the best/worst. Vote now. Okay. Which one would I pick? Maybe the botching in-home castration. Maybe that. Because it involves like bodily harm and like mutilation. So that's like the worst. The worst! Okay, I didn't say it was like the best. It's like the worst. What do you mean, Sharizu? Question mark, question mark. Okay, closing the poll now. In 10 seconds. So we have botching in-home castration, which came from August 21st. Okay, now, if you want me to Google your birthday, please type it in the chat. I'll take 12. The first 12 that I see. Okay. Okay, that's enough. So you're done. Okay. Let's go. August 2nd. One Florida man was recently detained by police for writing an anti-homosexual remark on a waiter's receipt after lunch. Wait, armed hedgehog. Wait. Is that... Wait, this is the same thing. Wait. August 2nd is another one for Florida Man record books. Oh, this one! Armed hedgehog. August 2nd. Armed hedgehog! Confrontation! On August 2nd, a Florida man was with his son when a confrontation broke out over a hedgehog. The man's son had left a hedgehog at his house, and he wasn't too happy with it. The Florida man must have really not liked hedgehogs, because he returned to his son's home with a baseball bat and machete in a wheelchair. Only Florida men would need a wheelchair to transport his weapons. So he didn't use the wheelchair for himself, but he used it for the weapons? The police found the man still pushing the wheelchair. And he told police that the weapons were for his protection. The switch must have kept flipping in the man's head because he went from being cooperative with the police to being a Florida man butt. The man even continued to be a butt when in the back of the police car, yelling at his son saying he'd kill him. But why did he get angry over the hedgehog? Yeah, it's worded as if though the hedgehog was armed, was the one with the gun. Okay. February 10th. is a horrifying image for me. This is a horrifying image. February 10th. Florida man arrested for throwing alligator through drive-through window. One, why do you have an alligator? Two, a Florida man was arrested Monday and charged with assault with a deadly weapon. I just wanted to show the alligator's face while I'm talking about him. A Florida man was arrested Monday and charged with an assault with a deadly weapon without the intent to kill, after allegedly throwing an alligator through a fast food chain's drive-thru window in October. Joshua James, 24, threw a 3.5-foot alligator through a Palm Beach County Wendy's. Sir, this is the Wendy's drive-thru window nearly 4 months ago, according to Florida Fish, Wildlife, and Conservation officials. He was charged with illegally possessing an alligator and petty theft. The report that James drove his pickup truck to the window at 1:20 a.m. October 11th was written by wildlife officer Nicholas Gurin. When an employee handed James his drink, he tossed an alligator through the window and sped off. Why do you have an alligator? Why didn't the alligator eat you while it was in your car? So it's like a small alligator. Small-ish. Small-ish? No, that's still pretty kind of big, right? Yeah, it's not like humongous, but it's like kind of big still. No one was hurt, and Gurin captured the alligator and released it into the wild. James was finally tracked down through video surveillance and had a purchase at a neighboring convenience store. Gurin wrote James admitted to throwing the alligator in a December interview. He said James told him that he had found the alligator on the side of the road and put it in his truck. The Palm Beach Post noted that James faces third-degree felony charge for possessing the reptile. If he is convicted of that particular charge, he could face up to 5 years in prison. He was ordered to stay clear of all Wendy's restaurants, to avoid possessing animals aside from his mother's dog, and to undergo a mental health test and refrain from possessing any weapons. Well, the alligator in question. November 15th. South Florida police are looking for a man who's captured robbing a Taco Bell in the Boynton Beach Mall. They believe he is guilty of at least 2 burglaries in the past month. It turns out that this crook not only went for cash, but also couldn't resist the pre-fried toasted shells. Let me see if there's any more. South Florida police are searching for a man who was captured on video helping himself to a snack as he robbed a Taco Bell in Boynton Beach Mall. Yeah, this is the same. Okay, they have no information because they never found the guy. Okay. Jeez! Get... Annoying. Okay. Jeez. Okay. November 30th. Wait, what is the third article? What? Yeah, jeez, what? Okay, a lot of ads here. I don't trust the ads. I have the ad block, but it's not blocking the ads! The Florida man tells police bag of cocaine they found in the car must have blown in from the wind. Okay. Where are we up to? November 30th. Video? They're looking for the guy. Have not found the guy? Police are looking for a bumbling burglar who lost his pants while breaking into a car dealership in Florida. I actually have very good, like, antivirus. Like, I have like a paid one. They charge me a lot for it. On November 18th, a man broke into a Hyundai dealership using a fire extinguisher. Getting through the hole proved to be a little difficult. The burglar lost his shorts for a moment before finally making it through the hole. Okay. Now I have to get like a premium service for my job. Sometimes they deal with sensitive information. Okay, now we vote. Batch. I can spell batch. Armed hedgehog confrontation. Throwing alligator through Wendy's. Alligator. Gator. Robber snacks while robbing Taco Bell. These are pretty tame, though. Man loses shorts during break-in. Okay. Yeah, all the ones at the beginning were like super like ugh, ah. But now they're kind of tame. Next up, by the way, will be April 6th. Okay. Closing the poll in 5 seconds. Okay. April 6th. Okay, let me see this. Opening the window. What? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. A Florida resident with a Florida tattoo on his face is charged with burglary. On Wednesday, the Palm Beach Post reported that 25-year-old Jonathan Hewitt has been jailed without bail. He has a map of Florida tattooed on his left forehead and temple. Officials say he took a pistol and 2 watches. The landlord called him a friend of his former roommate. The detectives say the video clearly shows Hewitt's tattoo with the words "Red Rum" written on his neck. This is murder written in reverse. He was released from prison last August after serving 8 months for being a gunman. The Florida man. This is April 6th. September 12th. This is kind of... Let me see here. Let me see here. A 70-year-old! A 70-year-old! Florida man 70 slams child because playground was too noisy. Well, it's a playground! It's gonna be noisy! A 70-year-old man was accused of slamming a child to the ground at a Florida playground after yelling that kids were making too much noise. It's a playground! Police arrested the man on child abuse charge in Clearwater, Florida. Officials say there were several kids having fun at the playground at around 6:30 p.m. Saturday when the man stormed out of his nearby apartment and annoyed over the noise. Okay, reports... WTSP reports the man picked up a 10-year-old by the shirt and slammed the kid to the ground. Officials say the child was not seriously injured. Okay. Before I moved, I used to live right outside of a playground. Yes, it's noisy, especially during the day and especially during the summer. Especially during the summer. I don't know. It never bothered me. It never bothered me. Sometimes it bothered my mother, right? Because my mother works like night shifts. Like overnight. And so, when they're out there screaming and yelling and playing loud music. Sometimes she's annoyed because she has to sleep because it's day. She has to sleep during the morning. Because she gets home like after sunrise. But she never then went down to the playground to like tear them a new one to go and assault them. This is September 12th. June. There. Well... Florida man arrested for throwing cheeseburger at pregnant woman. A Florida man turned himself in to the Okaloosa County Sheriff's Office, announcing, "I have problems." Well, admitting it is the first step to recovery. The man has problems, and no cheeseburger is one. Anger management is another. 23-year-old Taylor Allen Stevens was arrested for throwing a cheeseburger into the face of a pregnant family member, then shoving her to the ground during an argument. See, that would do it. If you just threw a cheeseburger at me, I'd be like, what? I'd be bewildered. Like, okay. But see, the shoving to the ground is like the actual crime. Throwing a cheeseburger at somebody is it's weird, but like I'm not sure how you can like arrest a person for that. Shoving her to the ground during an argument on May 23rd. He fled the scene after the incident, but eventually returned to face the consequences of his crime. Stevens turned himself into the police where he was charged with aggravated battery against the woman, after a witness corroborated the victim's account. This is not the first time that a Florida man has assaulted a woman with a cheeseburger. In 2008, a man was charged with domestic violence for shoving his cheeseburger into his girlfriend's face. In 2011, another Florida man was charged with a misdemeanor for throwing a cheeseburger at a car in the McDonald's drive-thru. Oh, yeah, I think this happens every now and then, actually. Police found a large spot of ketchup measuring 6 inches by 6 inches on the side. Okay. Of the victim's vehicle, and cheeseburger pieces on the hood that could be tracked back to the culprit. What? Are they analyzing ketchup? Why are they analyzing ketchup? Smears? Ketchup stains? What? Like, I don't watch those, like, crime scene investigation shows, okay? I don't watch CSI or anything like that, but, like... we have to find the culprit. Look at the size look at the angle in which the ketchup is smeared on this car. Like, what? Okay, that is June 3rd. May 21st. And then we will vote. Oh, we already did this one! copies are made. Okay, we already did this. May 21st. Never mind. June 2nd. Florida man gets bushwhacked, struck with a can of beans by local deputy. Okay. A man threatening folks in a Florida grocery store gets bushwhacked. What is bushwhacked? Caught in surveillance video. A Bay County Sheriff's deputy is seen walking up behind a man holding a hammer. He chucked a can of Bush's baked beans and then a second at the suspect. The 25-year-old suspect reportedly attacked 3 officers before he was arrested. In case you were wondering, they most definitely were extra brown sugar baked beans. What is this? Corn? Pin? Cheesiness? Okay. Now we will vote. Best / worst. Best / wait, no. This worst of this batch. Time. That too. Seventy-year-old slams child over noisy playground. Okay. Okay. The things I have to do is shorten this. Can of beans. Man is okay. These are also very tame. We peaked too early. Like the first 3 or 4 batches were wild. And more like the first 2. First 2 batches were wild. Like those birthdays were wild. And now it's like now it's cheeseburgers. And 70-year-old getting mad at playgrounds. But the next batch will be the last batch. Okay, gonna close the poll in 10 seconds. Okay. Okay. Last batch of this stream. Okay, now we have October 28th. Let me check. Yes, can anything beat the castration article? Florida man arrested after throwing pumpkin on girlfriend following an argument. Okay, first it was cheeseburgers and now it's pumpkin. Police in Florida arrested a man following a domestic spat he had with his girlfriend. The couple was having an argument which allegedly led to 26-year-old Nathan Garisto throwing a pumpkin at his girlfriend. According to the police report, Garisto was heavily intoxicated whilst the couple argued and refused to leave their place of residence when she asked. That's when he threw the pumpkin. When police arrived at the scene, he was covered in pumpkin seeds and pulp. Though Caristo alleged he was throwing the pumpkin at the sliding glass door, not his girlfriend. Okay, why would you throw your pumpkin at the sliding glass door then? Okay. February 6th. Yeah, babe. Huh? This one here might be the one. Okay, it's between the first one, which is a little boy's son would not take a bath, so then he tries to run over the child with a truck. Or this man chokes woman, sets house on fire, returns to shoot at deputies. Which one do we want? First or second? Yeah, February 6th is not doing too well. Okay, the second one. Copy this here. Tab 6. Investigators say a man choked a woman in Orange County Friday night, set her house on fire, and returned to the scene and started shooting at deputies. Why did he return to the scene? At least one Orange County deputy returned fire. And Orange County Sheriff John Mina said the gunman is now in the hospital and in critical condition. Advertisement. From Mary, thank you for the super chat. The queue is already filled, so I can't really add any more birthdays unless, for some reason, all these are repeats. Like, we're just gonna look at 2 more dates. And that's it. Okay, it can be a bonus, I guess. Because I was gonna look at 2 more dates. do a poll, then choose like the best of the worst for the entire stream, and then end it. We'll look at January 18th as a bonus. Okay. Mina said no deputies were injured during the shooting, and the woman who was choked is doing okay. Mina said the man choked the woman, left the area, and then returned and set the house on fire. For several hours, Mina said deputies were searching for the man. At about 11 p.m., the man returned to the scene. Why? Got out of his car and opened fire. Why? So he left and they were looking for him, but he just came back? Twice? Twice? Why? Why? Okay. April 29th. Let me see, we have this. Do we have this? We want Florida man arrested after he was found sleeping at a stop sign with drugs. Or do we want Florida man attacked family with samurai sword? Or do we want Florida man is accused of adding a laxative to his child's medication? Or do we want Florida man arrested after calling 911 for booze and ice cream? Okay, April 29th is kind of wild. Okay, samurai sword, samurai sword. Stop asking me to sign it! Florida man attacked family with samurai sword. Florida man stabbed his parents and sister with a samurai sword early Wednesday morning, police said. Arrested and charged with 2 counts of attempted first-degree homicide and 1 count of aggravated battery with a deadly weapon. When 911 dispatchers received a request for medical attention at the Sanford home around 1:30 a.m. Caller, later identified as Campbell, didn't provide details about what happened according to an affidavit. He only said, "When they get here, they will find out." Okay. Okay. Hey, let's look at the laxative one for fun. For fun. Florida man who is said to be ill put laxative in his child's medicine. A Florida man is accused of adding a laxative to his child's medication. This change made by the man causes the child to experience gastrointestinal problems and seek medical attention. According to the office, the sheriff's office. The Flagler County Sheriff's Office statement. The 14-year-old's mother noticed that the boy's belongings were missing and that the capsules were opened and resealed. According to researches of the woman, the substitute for drugs is laxatives. The woman is installing security cameras in the house. In the footage captured by the camera, a man named Craig Ripple pours water on the children's beds and takes their belongings. I don't know why. I don't know why it's written in present tense. According to the report, Ripple admitted to changing her child's medication. However, she said that she did this behavior because she thought her child would feel better. Ripple said that he was not respected, so he spilled water in the boy's bed. Okay. Another incident on April 1st. Why another incident on April 1st, but April 29th? Florida woman offers favors for $25 in chicken McNuggets. Okay, everybody has their price. And some people just like their chicken nuggets. Some people just like their chicken nuggets. Okay, last one! December 31st! This is gonna be like a bunch of like weird New Year's ones. Florida man who fell in water after drinking sprayed fire extinguisher on himself to dry off. Tallahassee, a Florida man who wasn't on fire was arrested Tuesday night after police say he sprayed himself with a fire extinguisher in an attempt to dry off. Florida State University police found David Mann, 54, on the top floor of a parking garage with an extinguisher and covered in powder. Mann told police that he'd been drinking and fell asleep and fell in water. She woke up. He said he was using the extinguisher to dry himself off. He was charged with interfering with firefighter equipment, a third-degree felony punishable by up to 5 years in prison. I wouldn't like sentence him to 5 years for that. This is so baby. I just tell him, hey man, don't get so drunk. That's all I tell him. Okay, now we vote. Throw. Wait. Throw. Pumpkin. At girlfriend. Last batch we had cheeseburgers. Now we have pumpkin. Man. Chokes woman. Sets house on fire. And then returns to the scene an additional one more time. He choked the woman, left. Comes back, sets house on fire. left, comes back, gets in a shootout with the cops. Man attacks family with samurai sword. Drying self off with fire extinguisher. Here we go. And while we do that, I'll look up January 18th. As a bonus, Florida man arrested for DUI after mistaking bank drive-thru for Taco Bell. A Florida man was arrested on Wednesday afternoon for DUI after he reportedly mistook a Tampa bank drive-thru for Taco Bell. According to Hernando County Sheriff's Office, the manager of a Bank of America called to report an impaired driver after he found an unconscious man behind the wheel of a blue sedan in the bank's drive-thru lane. The manager told deputies that after beating on the car window for some time, he was able to wake up the driver. Upon waking up, the driver asked the bank manager for a burrito before driving away, after being informed this was not a Taco Bell. When deputies arrived, they found the blue sedan in the parking lot. The driver, Douglas Francisco, 28, was still in the driver's seat, with the car running. The manager of the bank confirmed that Francisco was the same driver he had called about. Francisco made several unusual statements. Deputies also noted he had delayed reactions to their questions, as well as slow movements consistent with someone under the influence of prescription narcotics. After Francisco failed a series of field sobriety tests, exercises, he was placed under arrest. The arrest report states he had both oxycodone and Xanax on him, both of which he was prescribed. Maybe the medications aren't working right for him. Okay, and ending the poem now. Okay. Man chokes woman, leaves, sets house on fire, leaves, returns to shoot at deputies. Okay, now we will vote for best worst of the stream. Botched in-home castration surgery. Alligator thrown through when when he's 70-year-old. Because grounds because noisy playground. Geez, I wish the options had more of a character limit. Character limit is too strict! On fire. Reach out. House on fire. Okay, there we go. Did I do July 31st? I don't think so, but the stream is ending. So vote now for the best/worst of the stream. We have the guy who tried to do a botched home castration for August 21st. Man arrested for throwing alligator through a Wendy's drive-thru window. February 10th. 70-year-old man slams child to the ground because the playground is too noisy. September 10th. Man chokes woman, leaves, comes back, sets her house on fire, leaves, comes back, gets in a shootout with deputies. February 6th. Okay. My favorite is a weird word to use here. Favorite is a very weird word to use here. But I feel like the worst would be the in-home castration attempt. Okay, I'm closing the poll. And it seems like chat agrees. That one just went from bad to worse. It's like, I tried to do an in-home castration and did not turn out so well. And there are body parts in containers. And we tried last week, but we had to reschedule. And I've tried this before in the past and it did not turn out well. And I also tried this on animals. And I found this guy on the dark web for like a site where you meet people who have a castration fetish. And I'm not sure which party has the fetish. So again, I asked the question. Was the man hired? Like, does he get money? Like, yes, he may castrate me for money. Like, is that it? Is that it? Oh no, also, I also, like, removed one of my tamas. Like, a few years ago as well. I did it myself. So, yeah. It's, you get money? Like, okay. I just have so many questions about that one. Okay. Kind of a yabe stream. It kind of started strong because we got all the wild, weird ones at the beginning of the stream. But then the rest of them were tame. The rest of it is just people throwing cheeseburgers and alligators. Yes, the winning one is October 21st. Congratulations. You have the worst Florida man birthday of the ones that we did. also like the one where dude got up on the jungle gyms or whatever and announced to all the kids where babies come from. I would just laugh IRL if I witnessed that IRL. Okay. That is it for today. Tomorrow we have... What do we have tomorrow? Oh yeah. We have Kusogaki ASMR. Please do not take this seriously. Please do not take this seriously. It's just a joke. It's just a joke. You will be unsettled. You will be annoyed. Please do not expect any kind of relaxation. Please do not expect any kind of actual relaxation. It is just a joke. Okay. Okay. Any more things? Ah, I have to do some work. For stuff. For stuff. This is an announcement of an announcement. I'm not gonna lick the microphone, no! Oh wait, how many hours until Kusogaki? A little over 21 hours from now. Jeez. Okay. Will I slam my desk? No. But yeah, 21 hours from now. 21 hours from now. But this is an announcement of an announcement. Announcement next week. Good announcement, nobody's graduating. Don't worry. Nobody's graduating, but probably sometime next week. Definitely within 2 weeks. Okay. Prepare yourselves for it. Okay. Yes, good announcement. Don't get anxiety over it. Not bad announcement. Okay. Okay, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for playing this ridiculous game here with me. Okay, thank you, everybody, for hanging out with me today. And I will see you in about 21 hours and 20 minutes tomorrow. Okay, thank you, everybody. Thank you. With that, I will wish you a good morning, a good day, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you are in the world. Please take care of yourselves. Bye-bye, everybody.